Have you ever played a game that was so simple you thought you could beat it with no problem? Well, for a lot of people, including myself, back in the 90s, there was a game that almost everyone had on their early Windows computers. That game was Minesweeper. While it looks basic, it's definitely one of those games where you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. No, really, I'm not kidding. One wrong move and it's game over. What's up, Retro fans? It's RetroRobby, and today we're looking at how one of the most simplest games ever made turned into a nightmare for everyone. Believe it or not, Minesweeper wasn't just designed for fun. Created by Kurt Johnson and Robert Donner in 1989 for the IBM's OS/2, the game first debuted on Microsoft in 1990 before becoming a staple for Windows 3.1. While it evolved from early logic puzzles, Microsoft had a secret motive for including it. They needed a way to teach the world how to use a computer mouse. Every time you flagged a square or clear a tile, you were actually training your muscle memory for right-clicking and left-clicking. But here is where the nightmare starts. You can learn all the strategies in the world, but the closer you get to beating any skill level, you're almost always hit with that dreaded 50-50 shot. No walkthrough can save you because the board is random every single time. You can play the perfect game, but those final seconds, you're pretty much on your own. Brain, you click the right square. Over the years, the game grew a massive cult following, but it wasn't without drama. Because the landmine theme was seen as intensive in certain regions, Microsoft eventually introduced the flower theme versions to keep the experience friendly for everyone. Today, what started as a simple tutorial is a legendary piece of gaming history. Now, while I've never beaten this game myself, and honestly, I probably never will, I've heard that the only reward you get for winning is that this little smiley face at the top puts on a pair of sunglasses. Seriously? After all that anxiety and stress you go through just to avoid a mine, that reward is kind of a letdown. It almost feels like a waste of time, but hey, that's just the Minesweeper life. Even if you're the smartest player in the world, you're still going to lose a lot. And it's all because of the dreaded 50-50 guess. You'll often get right down to the wire with only 2 squares left and 1 mine to find. If the numbers on the board apply to both squares equally, logic goes out the window. There is no trick in strategy, it's literally just a coin toss-up. You have a 50% chance of winning and a 50% chance of seeing that game over screen, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You literally have to start from square one if you lose. There is no lives or continues. No, really, I am not kidding. You really have to start from the beginning every time you lose. So let me be clear, a walkthrough isn't going to save you. In other games, you can just look up the answers, but since Minesweeper is random every single time, there is nothing to memorize. You could be playing a perfect game with total precision, but the second that logic runs out, you are just guessing. It doesn't matter how many tutorials you have watched, when you're down to the blind guess, it's not a strategy game anymore. It's basically Russian roulette with a computer mouse. So my question to all of you that are watching this video, have you actually beaten Minesweeper before? Because for me, I have never beaten it since childhood, and I don't think I will ever beat this game in my lifetime. Plus, let's be honest, the reward isn't just worth it in my opinion. Want to see more content of this game? Click the video on the left. And also, if you would like to watch the previous episode, you can do so by clicking the video on the right. Until next time, keep it retro, everybody!